Hello, and welcome back to the Goodness Margin, the place where we find margin for the good things in life. Recently, I was speaking to a group of ladies about managing our time, and one of them spoke up and said that this is not something that she regularly does. She wants to use a planner, she wants to create a to do list, but she's very new to this. And so, I want to share with you today some tips for making your to do list manageable. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed because we don't have a plan. And then we say, okay, I really want to be intentional about my time. And so we sit down and we make this huge list. And then we end up overwhelming ourselves because we think we can do it all. The reality is we can't, but we can be intentional about what we get done. And you can manage a to do list and manage your day, but do it in a way that works for you. Now, that's what this channel is all about. So if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell. You'll be notified when the next video goes live. So here are a few tips for you to create a manageable to-do list. First of all, you want to start small. If you're new to this, don't make a huge list and say, I'm going to get all of this stuff done today. The reality is that while I am sure you are amazing and we are powerful women, we are not super women. We are just a regular human and you cannot get it all done. But you can find the priorities. The next step to keeping a manageable to-do list is to being aware of how much time you have in your day. What stage of life are you in? I am in a current stage of life where we've wrapped up school. I had school in school, a first grader and a 10th grader. And so my kids are getting to the age where that, of course, my 16-year-old, he is really pretty much self-sufficient. And my 7-year-old, she's really entering that stage where she is so much more self-sufficient. It's amazing when they start entering that stage. My sister, her oldest is 7, and then she has 2 younger than that. So she's in a completely different stage than I'm in. So when she's home with her kids all day, she doesn't have very much time where it's just her, where she can get a lot of focused work done. So she has to realize the time that she is going to be able to put to something that she needs to focus and be alone with is much less than the time that I would have. Be realistic about what stage in life that you're at and what's happening that day. Are you really busy during this season? What's going on? Be realistic about the time that you truly have to get things done. If that's something that you're having trouble with, then look at your task and think, how long is this actually going to take me to do? Is this a 2-hour task or is this a 10-minute task? If you have 6 2-hour tasks to do in a day, it's extremely likely that you're not going to do focused work for 12 hours. And so be realistic about the time that you actually have to work that day. The next tip is something that's really important, and it's been shared by productivity gurus all over. You will hear this from so many different people. Choose 3 important things to do a day. That can vary from you have to make a really important phone call, but it's something that has to happen. Choose that as one of your most important tasks for the day, one of the things that you must get done. The second one may be that you have company coming and you have to clean your guest bedroom and bathroom. They're coming tonight or tomorrow. You have to get that done. So make that one of your most important tasks. And then, of course, another one of your important tasks, I would definitely think about what are the goals you have in life and what do you want to choose that is going to move you forward in those goals. Try to have at least one of your 3 important tasks, something that's going to be moving your life forward. But I encourage you, just choose 3. You definitely will have more to do on your list than just 3 things. But what are the 3 most important things that if nothing else gets done, I'm getting these 3 things done? If you're just getting started, start there. Choose 3 things and see what a big difference that is going to make in your day when you're getting 3 important things done every single day. And then my last tip for creating a manageable to-do list is one of my favorite things that I enjoy doing. I will look at a task sometimes and be really overwhelmed by the big picture. Like it's a big thing to do, or it's a project that I am not even sure how long it's going to take me to do this project. And so I'll look at my day and say, I have 30 minutes or I have an hour, or maybe you only have 10 or 15 minutes to work on this certain thing. Choose a time amount and say, I am going to work on this XYZ project for 30 minutes today. You're not getting the project done today. I don't know, maybe it takes a lot less time than you thought and you do get it done. But if you put that on your to-do list, then you can never check it off. For someone like my personality, that drives me nuts. But if I put, I'm going to work 30 minutes on this project, I can absolutely check that off. And it's the same thing if you're decluttering your home or if you're doing a big cleaning task. Choose a timed amount or say, today I'm just going to do the baseboards in my living room. Choose a manageable task from that big picture item that you have and write that down on your to-do list. When we break these big projects or these big tasks down into smaller tasks, it makes it so much easier and so much more likely that we're actually going to get it done rather than looking at this thing and saying, there is no way I'm accomplishing that today. I have another video that I recently filmed about how that I schedule my day, and I will link that here if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that. I would encourage you to watch that video. When we take the time to be intentional about our day, but not just think I'm going to conquer the world today, but really look at what are the most important things I must get done. How much time do I have to get those done? Let's break those things down into manageable tasks. We really will begin to conquer our world, and we will definitely have margin in our lives for the good things.